I know who you got for.
Can't compete with me, I'm not the one. I tell hoes to suck my dick, they put their hair up in a bun. I let these bitches see I should've left these hoes with none. Never smart to beef for me, what can I say? These hoes be dumb. Bitches love to die young. Look, the water fine, put my toes in it. Music fine, put my soul in it. My coochie and my business, these bitches love putting their nose in it. Tell a bitch you better use your head before I come there, put a hole in it like that. Now she could bow with it. They say, Cardi, you tweaking up. I don't be tweaking enough. Bitch be doing shit and I be letting it slide. And I don't be bringing it up. Bitch be out here telling lies about me and y'all just be eating it up. But when I drag it to hell, Cardi, who he was, fuck. She said my name, she getting belt. She think I'm playing, she getting belt. When we go in the store, don't touch nothing, you complain or you getting belt. I got 300 days last year. None of y'all call me up. And like those tears that ran down my cheek, yeah, but I be sorry as fuck. Girl, guess who? Dropped 1,000 times and none of it's working. Guess who doing shows for damn near free and pockets hurting? Guess who make sure that she pay nice and we in person? And guess who don't body up more bitches than they searching? I'm collecting body bags like they purses. I don't even rap no more, I drive hearses. Bitches got some nerve and then be nervous. Don't tell me, tell customer service. Not for nothing, I'm that bitch. I look good, plus I'm thick. If you get money and you cute, then babe, you basically my twin. You been here since what's poppin', then we basically locked in. You don't see me get knocked down 9 times, still get up 10. They still mad about that Grammy. They still mad that I'm still poppin'. They still mad that they don't.
Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't fire.
Rebranded, revamp it, but ain't do nothing. Had another baby, I was pre-clamptic. You gotta love it. Niggas tweaking, yup, in front of the world. What? Hey, do a bitch like that if I'm you. I try to come in peace, they tore me into pieces. Now I gotta R.I.P. I want they heads, I want them begging for their life, I want them dead. I know they heard the bitches coming and they scared. I wanna pull the lace fronts off they heads. I want all these bitches dead. If you not my bitch, you just a bitch, then you a op. If you with that bitch, when I come get her, you gon' die. Red, beam, shot.
I'm obsessed with the Blue Power Range. Blue Powerade. Can't even speak. What's up, guys? How we doing? Long time no see. Welcome to my community meeting. Y'all are the community. This is the meeting. Tonight, I'll answer a few questions and then we'll get started. How's my grandmother? My grandmother is doing great. She scared us, but she's doing amazing. Today is her first day off of antibiotics. My favorite. I look like a straight up redneck from South Carolina when I do that. It's who I am, though, you know. But she's doing great. So Thursday we were at the Lil Wayne concert. Horrible. Don't get me started. But we were at the concert. My aunt calls me, tells me that my grandmother has went really pale. She was throwing up. She had a fever. She was shaking uncontrollably. We knew that she had a UTI previously, a few weeks earlier. So I told Charity at that point I was worried that she could possibly have sepsis. To take her straight to the hospital. Got her to the hospital. She's a stubborn lady. They ran some antibiotics on her. They did do a culture, a blood culture for to find out if she was septic. Somehow or another, she talked them into letting her go home at 4 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning. So when I called, before I left to go to West Virginia, I called my aunt, and she was like, you know, she seems to be doing okay. she went home, and I was like, yeah, I looked at her location, like, what's she doing home? And she was like, the doctors did advise against it, but she wanted to go home. So I told her, I was like, I'm really worried that, she's septic and she's not at the hospital. So I talked to her. She seemed to be feeling all right. So we went on and we started driving to West Virginia. I get a couple hours into the road trip. She calls me and tells me that the hospital had just called her and that she does have a blood infection. And so she had E. coli in the bloodstream. Of course, if you don't know, that's sepsis. So once it hits the bloodstream and an infection, it can pretty much drop off into any of your organs at that moment. It's just circulating through. Um, Luckily, they did the Rocephin Thursday night, so I believe we caught it just instantly. When it happened. So she got it. She was in the hospital until Monday. I went down there when I got back from West Virginia. We got her home Monday, and so we did antibiotics at home Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, IV antibiotics, and then I got home last night. She called me today. She's doing great. She went to go see her sister and her sister-in-law for lunch, so she's already back at it. So she's doing great. We were talking about my grandmother. That's where I was this past week. Mm. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough, and she didn't want to go to the hospital. My aunt, luckily, she doesn't always put her foot down. But Charity looked at her and she was like, "You get your butt up and you go get in that car right now. We are going to the hospital." So I'm glad she did, because I tried to explain to her, sepsis is not something to play with. Um, if she wouldn't have went Thursday night, we could have been, doing a funeral this week. So just like I told Charity, if you do have parents or you or anybody that are, 70 plus, UTI symptoms are completely different. It doesn't always act like it does here in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, where you have, burning and things like that, or pain or anything like that. Sometimes it can come on so quickly, and the first sign of it isn't until they're in delirium. They start to get into a state of confusion. In my grandmother's case, she had a UTI 3 weeks earlier, had been on antibiotics, finished all of her antibiotics, had no symptoms whatsoever since then. She was completely fine. Thursday, she goes to church. They do a quartet on Thursdays. She went to church. She was fine all day. It just, at dinner time, it hit her out of the blue. She just lost all color, so don't play around with anything like that. If you see someone and they seem confused, or you start noticing, shaking uncontrollably, throwing up, anything like that, get them instantly to the hospital, whether they want to or not. A lot of people lose their lives just because they don't feel like going to a hospital. Sometimes you got to do it, especially once you start, hitting 70 plus, and those UTI symptoms start to change, and it's something that you just don't play with. So yeah, community meeting. You thought you had the flu. That's what I'm saying. It's scary. What a busy. Yeah, no symptoms. That's what I'm saying. It's absolutely crazy how fast it can happen. So I sat there with my grandma for a few days, and we talked about how important it is, if she feels anything. And I talked to my aunt, and we don't play this. Like, I would rather you be here talking my ear off and having us do every different type of thing that you want than you not to be here. So she's doing good. Our West Virginia trip was awesome. We had an absolute blast. It poured down rain. Nancy's in here. There she is. It rained the entire time, pretty much. We still had a blast. We still went fishing. We still didn't catch anything. We still went magnet fishing. We went to the autumn festival. We sat out on the porch. We got to see a family of deer walk like right in front of us, two little babies, and the buck and the doe. Um, we told a lot of stories. Like we played some games. We had a great time. We ate right. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I had deer, black bear, and squirrel. Turn me down. I can literally hear me all the way in here. Um, Thank you. I appreciate it. She's doing amazing. She's doing great. Yeah. So I the venison was good. I've had deer before. I grew up on deer, so that was good. The black bear. I surprised I even tried it. It tasted like barbecue. They had it set up like barbecue. It was over rice. It was like had like a dry seasoning on it. It was pretty good. That's where I kind of started getting in my head about things. We then went to the squirrel. Don't like squirrel. I'm not a squirrel person. Um, Sam, I think her and Nancy liked the squirrel. They had snapping turtle stew. Didn't try it. They didn't like it. Venison spaghetti and venison jambalaya is the things they had. So it was interesting. I'm not gonna try a turtle. I can't. Okay, I had pet turtles. I can't. I can't get no. I can't. Turtles are cute. They're adorable. I can't do it. Yeah, chickens. I don't like chickens. Okay, I think they're cute. I don't like them. I think they are. They scare me. Chickens scare me. I had fried turtle growing up. It was really good. I mean, I'm sure it is. You know, people in my hometown eat frog legs and turtle and stuff like that. I just, I don't know, man. Can't do it. I mean, I will say that looking at the frog legs, it's a very white meat. So I was surprised that it was as white meat as it was. Um, but still, I haven't ate it. Rocky Mountain oysters, is that what that is? I had them when I was a kid. I don't know. I would have to think on it. I mean, I ate bear and squirrel, right? Never thought I would have done that. So frog legs are like chicken. Everybody says everything's like chicken. Who was that one? What did they say? The one that you just blocked. What did they say? Hey, what up, girl? I did ride a turtle. What's up, Steffi? Squirrels are creepy. Yeah. Okay. I ate gator. Wait, I did. I ate gator. So why am I so concerned about eating a frog? Yeah, I like gator. I like gator. I love fried gator. Put a little bit of lemon on it. No, it doesn't taste like chicken. But it doesn't not taste like chicken. Does that make sense? I don't know. I have gator phobia. Not even a picture can see. That's how my friend Nikki is about snakes. Look, I used to have a real big fear of snakes, and then I started. I have a snake identification group that I follow on Facebook, and yeah, yes, that it's good. I enjoy it. What was I saying? Damn, someone was talking to me earlier. Oh, snake identification group on Facebook, right? And like now, that's like pretty much the main thing that comes across my feed on Facebook is that identification group. So now that I can identify like a milk snake and scarlet and copperhead, cottonmouth, rattlesnake, like I've been able to kind of figure them out. So they're not as scary, but I also have not been around one in the wild since then. So I can't promise that I wouldn't freak out. You ate python? Sam's daddy always says rattlesnake's real good. You met a snake before? It took me a second, man. That took me a second. Shit, me too. We're about to talk about that. So, if you guys didn't know, I was graciously sent a cease and desist letter that I received today. It's surprisingly funny to me. Surprisingly funny to me. It is from, and I might, Beth and Chris Cumber. So, we'll talk a little bit about that, but right now I'm gonna have a what's the word that I wanna say, a commercial break. All right, 1 second. I'll be back in just a moment.
I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck. Name 5 beer songs, gun pointing to your head. Bow, I'm dead. The melatonin flow, putting us so bad. I'm doing you a favor if it run me my bread. Pop shit and pop bags, only thing that I do. Every time I pray, I think that I'm not you. I'd rather die on the surgery table. I gotta walk around here looking like you. You wanna beef with me? Are you sure? Do she even gotta be a deal award? Sweat me, cause you're gorgeous. A big laptop, be a Labrador. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. Ooh, you a fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them. Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl, you trapped and I hate when a bitch think she cute cause she light skinned. Talking about culture, you wildin'. Look, me boy, you Italian. I'm crazy, be shorty. Tell these folks what it's really about. Why you on people's face with that shitty mouth? Diarrhea beer, breath so stank you can smell it, but you see I'm like, leave to the floor, I'm like, make it hate me even more, I'm like, hoes easy to ignore, it's been 2 years since you put a number on the board. I'm a bad bitch and you mad, cause you built like your dad. You damn near unemployed, they only book you when they can afford coil. Look, I got one album and I'm upstairs, gotta watch cost more than your.
Is it real? It is. I'm assuming.
You need a conceal. 32 and you can act me on your face. 30 bitch, go and change your pillowcase. Look, I'm an icon, I'm a legend. I mean, girl, you a graduate. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down. around, it be sexy as fuck. Real bad bitch, you mad?
Cause you feel like you dead.
I heard a bitch looking for me. Hey, girl, I'm at the back where you at? Hey, hey, hey. You a cold bad bitch, let me see you clap. You a cold bad bitch, let me see you clap. You a cold bad bitch.
So, let's see how I wanna start this. Move this out of the way. Diarrhea beer. So, let's see how I wanna do this. I wanna do this. Dun, dun, dun. So, this is Dear Miss Smith. The firm represents Chris and Elizabeth Cumber, as well as Midland's Vinyl, collectively. It has come to our attention that you have engaged in an ongoing course of conduct, which includes defamatory statements, harassment, and cyberbullying towards our clients and their family. Specifically, you have publicly posted and discussed the alleged end of friendship with our clients on various social media platforms. I have not engaged in harassment. My statements are based on verifiable evidence, including screenshots, public records, and documented statements. The things that I've said that I do not know for a fact, I have stated is my opinion. Truthful reporting of scams does not constitute as defamation. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Falsely portrayed our clients as scammers, frauds, and engaged in illegal gambling through their businesses' promotional activities. All claims made were backed by proof, including affiliate links, financial records, public statements from individuals in question. These matters of public interest, the fact that they were charged with doing it. Well, not charged, but didn't they get a fine for it? Now, I'm gonna created and distribute content through TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and live streams that included derogatory, defamatory, and harassing statements about our clients and their business. Not denied. What I do. Created and distributed content through TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and live streams that includes derogatory, defamatory, and harassing statements about our clients and their business. My opinions and my facts, I'm allowed to state, period. Like, okay. Engaged in ongoing cyberbullying included targeted online campaigns, and repeated hostile commentary designed to damage the personal and professional reputation of our clients. Supposedly, there are threads attached I do not have those attached threads that are supposed to be on here, but it states that they're coming, I guess. This was sent email. It states I will get something also certified. I did not cyberbully. I have not reached out to her bullying her. I have not attacked her in any way besides making it known what happened. I am completely allowed to give my opinions and state what I feel in how our friendship ended, the things that was stated to me, the text messages that 100% prove what she's done that are sent to me. Like, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion. Extended these attacks to include other members of the Cumbers family. Now here's the wildest part. They actually wrote that I falsely accused their son of sexual abuse. That is their wording, not mine. That is their wording, not mine. And that I reached out to CPS. Let me set the record straight. I did call CPS. Yes. It was not to spread lies, not to harass, and not to bully. I called because there was a concern. And when you believe that a child could be at risk, the right thing and the only thing to do is to report it. A CPS report is not defamation. It's protection. It doesn't mean someone's guilty of anything. It means the proper agencies investigate. That's how the system is designed to keep kids safe. What this letter is really saying is that they're angry that I did the responsible thing. They're trying to spin a child safety report into harassment. And if you think about it, that says a lot more about them than it does about me. The CPS involvement was due to factual recounts of a report that was made based on concerns for child safety. So, that's that. You're not going to turn that around on me. Also, that I sent text messages falsely accusing Chris Cumber of sexually abusing his now adult children. That is not true. No, the fuck I didn't. No, I did not. Don't know why you feel guilty, but I didn't say that. So, take me to fucking court. I would love, because if I go to court about it, and I will, willingly, I will make sure to bring all of the evidence that I have. Period. I don't fucking make false accusations on anyone. If I've made a wrong statement, I clear that up as soon as I find out that that was the wrong statement. Nothing I did was false. The other bits, it's funny to me that you could actually believe that I'm leading a riot to attack your character. That is insane. But anyways, I see it. That's so funny. I said, exactly. Said numerous times. What happened in my friendship could be completely different with what happens with you and her, or you and Chris. Stated many a times. My opinion on how I feel. Do what you gotta do, homie. I will 1000% always fucking protect. Always protect your kid, your grandkids, your step grandkids, your friends, anybody who can't fucking have someone stand up for them. If I can, I fucking will. And if any of you want to take me to court for it, take me to fucking court for it. Period. I don't fucking care. I said it before, I'll say it again. Did nobody fucking stand up for my brothers, for my sister, for me? Fuck that. I will be an advocate for any fucking child. Even your adult children. Even your grandchildren. Even whoever. And you can take me to court for it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was from Beth. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks on me. I don't care about if you send me a cease and desist. I don't care if your lawyer says, oh, let me go on, that I'm gonna have a restraining order. Immediately cease and desist them from making, publishing, or distributing any further statements, written, verbal, or digital, about Elizabeth or Chris Cumber, Midlands Vinyl, or members of their family. No. I will say what I want about who I want, as long as it is legal and as long as it is my opinion, or as long as I have facts about it. Immediately remove and permanently delete all existing online content, including posts, videos, live streams, comments, and social media activities related in any way to Elizabeth or Chris Cumber, Midlands Vinyl, or family members. No. It's my content, it's my opinions, and I will leave them up, and I will continue to talk. Period. 3. Refrain from any future cyberbullying or harassment, including but not limited to attempts to contact our clients through text, phone, email, or social media, directly or indirectly. That is because I did let Beth Cumber know. That was the first time I have texted her in months upon months since this whole thing went down or whatever, that I was the one that reached out to CPS because I didn't want other people being blamed for something that I did. So I made them aware that it was me that did it, and it wasn't someone else. So I don't care to contact Beth, Chris. I won't contact Logan. He's a minor. If anybody else, I mean, I won't contact them. Whatever. doesn't hurt my feelings, I'm not gonna reach out to her. If you fail to comply with these demands, our clients will pursue all legal remedies, including an injunction, monetary damage, attorney fees, filing the appropriate criminal complaints. The Cumbers have meticulously documented your abrasive and belligerent actions, and if this behavior persists, they will seek a restraining order prohibiting any further harassment, and they will pursue litigation predicted on defamation, harassment, and any other applicable cause of action. Note that any violation of a restraining order would constitute a criminal offense, subject you to arrest and potential incarceration. These are not steps that the Cumbers take lightly and wish to have to perform, but your ongoing aggressive and intrusive behavior leaves them little choice. This correspondence is not intended to elicit any response from you. On the contrary, the clear expectation is that you should immediately remove and permanently delete all existing online content and cease any and all communication with the Cumbers. Blah, 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 blah. Address your questions here, blah, 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 blah. My opinion, I would not recommend Midland's Vinyl. That's just my opinion. I've used their products. I've bought from them. I don't like their character. They may have a different character with you. I don't like it. I'm about to say, I haven't even fucking been live, bro, in like, what, 2 weeks? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Sounds like you lost in court. Who is that? Sounds like I lost in court. Is that what she was saying? I'll go to court. Do you think it has something to do with her talking to Chauvin? I didn't know she was talking to Chauvin. I was about to say who went to court? I didn't know that she was talking to Chauvin. Are their cells down is a way to blame you? Right, like, what the fuck? They have been texting. Who'd have been texting? Thanks, Becca. Muchas gracias. Are there any Show Me Chauvin court cases coming up soon? Her and Queens is coming up in November. I still have a case against her. I don't know if there's any other ones. My grandmother is doing great. Doing great. Sounds like... Yeah, right? I'm like, dang. This sounds familiar. This sounds familiar. I appreciate it. The Bouji Band loves you. I honestly haven't even reached out to them. I have been MIA for the past 10 days. So, and then our anniversary is... I am fucking swamped. So I haven't reached out and spoke and found out anything regarding the case. Someone talking to their student. Nobody taught well, but they did it with me. But spotlight on their business in a negative way. And it put, and, but a, are you still, yes. I don't know. What, we got Chevron people in here? Yeah, it is. It is. An actual attorney. So, whatever. I guess I'll see my letter in the mail, or I'll see my case. I'll let y'all know when it happens. We'll talk about it. I'm not gonna keep quiet and have people try to bully me into not talking on them when they fuck people over, when they've done shitty things. Like, fuck that, bro. No, you're not gonna silence me because it hurts your feelings. I'm not gonna do it. There's plenty of people you hurt. You hurt people's feelings. So, sorry, I'm not gonna boost your fucking ego. I'm not gonna put you on a fucking pedestal. I don't like your shit. I don't like you. I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. Like, I'm completely okay with having an opinion about you. I don't want people to harm you. I don't want people to go and attack you. I've never fucking, what was it? What did I do? Where did it go? Well, I ain't do none of your shit. And nothing I did was illegal. So, whatever. She said, where did that part go? Where it said, like, including targeted online campaigns and repeated hostile commentary. Targeted online campaigns. The fuck? Where? Oh, Chauvin, shut up. Don't even. I'm so over your fucking ass too, bro. I think you're a loser. I think you're a fucking loser. I think you always will be. It is what it is, bro. How long have you been on? About an hour or 50 minutes, something like that. Didn't you start Friday Night Feelings for her? And now right. I'm a good friend. Unfortunately, I used to be a people pleaser, and I used to, she was able to use me because she knew that I was passionate about things. So, that's on her. It's her fault that I got pushed into it. I did it. She used me as a weapon. As a weapon, I feel like. See, it's like trying to keep me quiet. She used me as a weapon to be like, you should put this on there. You should say that. And there was plenty of times I'd be like, you won't put that on your platform. Why would I put that on mine? You know what I mean? Like, because I was just like, wait a minute, this is something ain't adding up here. So you're not gonna sit here and use me for 17 years, and then, or 14 years, and then you're gonna try to turn around and be mad that I said something. Like, whatever. Right? I'm telling you. Unfortunately, it's not just crafting community. It's a lot of communities that have just a lot of toxicity in it. But, whatever. right? Sometimes you don't want. Look, everything happens for a reason, so, it taught me a lesson. I definitely learned that even people that even people that you would never think would do you wrong will do you wrong. So it's hard to find real true people out there that actually care, and actually mean what they say. So I think I learned throughout this year, like, you can expect yourself from others. I think that I have high expectations because I want people to treat me the way that I would treat them. I mean, that's how I was raised. Do unto others how you would want them to do unto you. I was raised that way. So in my mind, I don't feel like it's a large ask to be loyal, to be there for someone, to always have their back, but to call people out on their flaws. You know what I mean? Same for me. Like, call out my flaws. I have flaws. I'm not perfect. Like, shit, I have a lot of flaws. I think that's a real friend when you can actually tell them the truth, where you don't have to fucking lie to them and just to make them feel good about themselves. You don't have to build them up every single solitary day. You know what I mean? You're just there for them. But I learned throughout this time that, I can't expect me from everyone. So I've learned to set those expectations a lot lower, and just realize that, everybody's different. And I just have to accept that. And some people just aren't meant to be in my life. And if it's somebody that is just not on the same, what I call vibration, but like, growth journey, if they're not in the same space as you, or they're not there yet, but they're willing to grow, like, that's one thing. But if you're with someone that they're not willing to get above their negativity, they constantly live in this state of fear, you can never get it's just they're always upset and negative about something. Eventually you have to cut them people out of your life. If they're not going to grow with you, they're going to sit stagnant. I don't want to sit stagnant with someone. I want to fucking grow every day. I want to learn every day. I want to help people every day. I want to make people smile every day. Like, I have a goal that I want to do. I want to continue to grow. And if you want to sit in this space of poor me every fucking day, it takes my energy away to have to constantly build you up, and constantly and constantly. And you never see the positivity. And that was Beth. There's never any positivity. But it's so crazy because she preaches it so much online about how much you need to do this and do that and all these great things. But if you're friends with her, you'll realize that that is not the person that you get. You get someone who is overly anxious about things and always negative, and you can't pull them out of it. No matter what goal you give them or what you do, they always want to look down on it. And look up, bro. Look up. You can't just sit stagnant, bro. That's my main thing. You can't sit stagnant. Fucking grow. Don't take everyone else's problems on. Like, I think that's where my anxiety came from. Is like, I take everyone's problems on and try to solve them, and you can't solve everybody's. And if you have those people, I know it's hard to cut them off, because, sometimes they're your family, sometimes they're your really close friends, but bro, if they wear you out, if you just sit there and it's just tiresome, sometimes it's better to just let it go. I feel like this is retaliation from Beth and them, because I did reach out to CPS. I had said a few things about Beth and Chris, but it didn't come until I found out some things, and I did what I needed to. I did what I think needed to be done, and I think what any agency would have expected someone to do in that situation. But I haven't been live talking on her, for the past like 10 days or whatever, so I find it odd. I find it odd that everyone was saying today they reached out and it was like, she's so like hyper and giddy and excited and everything, and now it just makes sense, because you got the C&D. So I mean, I could be looking into it on that. Whatever. I don't watch her lives. I think they're boring. It's not really something I enjoy to watch. So I don't know how she acts or reacts, but supposedly she was super giddy and excited today. So I don't know if her plan worked the way that she expected it to. But yeah, that's what they were saying. Whatever. Well, I like that song too. Oh, I missed it, huh?
Thought I was gonna come back for more, you dumb, dirty bitch.
Thank you.
Why you bitch obsessed with me? I just don't understand. You suck the dick straight out my ass. Who got the upper hand? I see why you ain't got no friends. You miss all fucking man. Your stepmom burned out. Why she took her sister second? I know you out. You reaching out. You need my name clout. That stanky pussy got you kicked out the Kardashian house. You hit my DM like no more. This song you tapping out. I go rehab with this flow. Bitch, I'm blacking out. No, you not a model. Get that flow right back to lotto. You ugly with no makeup. For some bitch, you fucking Jacob. How many times I got to tell these hoes I pick my dick?
Oh yeah, 1000%. I was the one that called CPS. 1000%. So I'll clarify that I was the one that called CPS. 1000%. Oh, and it was not on. I called CPS on the Sun. Okay. I guess maybe I didn't mention that part in there. Stated that I falsely accused client's son of sexual abuse.
Long shit on the floor, look like I printed. 7 foreign cars, live on the hills, my shit ain't rented. Keep my baby daddy name out your fucking mouth, all with Smith it. This hoe belong all in the zoo. Me, I don't understand. She fuck on Tiger and kill it, baby.
Do with the sonogram.
Flex like me, wanna be just like me. But I got flex on flex on flex. Like a soldier boy, dye your hair like me. We're a bitch, not me. They fuck you back to back to back. That could never be me. Ain't sick of that, she make me laugh.
You never wanna win.
Them NFL boys run a train on you, now you wanna sing.
Yeah, 100%. If you ever feel like there's something that you need to report, and you have factual information on things, you need to call. It doesn't matter if they're your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your aunt. I don't care. If they are doing something physical, emotional, if you know factual proof that they are doing it, you call CPS. You let them know. They will investigate. If they deem that it is okay and it's safe, you did your part. That's all that matters. That is not stating that someone is guilty. That is letting them know what was told. What factual information you have. Jesus Christ, man. Calm down, Dochi. Shh. Jesus. That was crazy. Yeah, that's what they're for. Child Protective Services. Yeah, same for adults. You just decided to go like raunchy on that. Y'all heard Taylor Swift's new song? Oh Lord. I thought I don't know, man. This ain't normal Taylor. That's really what that was my, that's my Friday night feelings. Man. What a way to come back after a couple weeks, right? I'm like, I was just gonna come on here and chill tonight. We was gonna talk and just relax. What happened? I got a C and D from Beth and Chris with Midlands Vinyl. I had a blast. Me and Sam had a blast with Nancy. I hope she had a blast too. We had a great time. We'll have to get together again. Hopefully next time it won't be as much rain, but we did have a blast hanging out in the rain. Yeah. Shout out to the ones that requested it. Well, thanks. I'm glad you're in here. Yeah. So I guess if she wants to take me to court, we'll be going to court. Yeah, it was fun. We had a great time. Has anybody got any refund from Susan besides Nancy? So, Susie, I know you're in here because basically when we had a conversation the other night, it was not a very nice conversation. She basically let me know that she's still coming in here. At least somebody's sending her the lives or whatever. So, we would appreciate if you started to send the refunds back on everyone. I don't know what's taken so long, but we're in October now. She declined it? Mm. She was in Chauvin's Love? I haven't reached out to the DA to find out if she got served. I've been insanely busy. You got your... Wait. Someone said they got it. Jenny, how long ago did you get yours? Nancy did get a refund, yes. And so did Jill. Talking about it. Got a headache. Last week, okay. Was it? You don't have to say the whole price, but was it a smaller 50 or less or above? Or you don't, if you don't have to say it if you don't want to. So that's 3 people. A smaller amount. Okay. Anybody else? What is the lady that was? I just kept sending her a message. Yeah. Is the Cheryl who sent me the money for the billboard, is she in here? No, I need to try to reach out to her. Yeah, she told me that they have to reach out to her. I'm like, bro, they sent it for the... If she's not in here. Alright, I'll reach out to her. Well, anybody got any questions? Because if not, I'm going to go and chill. I know, right? You shouldn't have to ask. You should just get your money back. You talked to Susie Q? Yeah, it wasn't a very nice conversation. I was mean. She thought that I was trying to do it for clout, but I just wanted her to send the money back. Oh yeah, Chauvin, Beth, Susie Q, they'll all be big buddies. You know, that's life. I'm not gonna stress about it. It is what it is. That, you know, this is my platform. It's not like I don't know that people are gonna get upset that their truths are told. So, you know, I'm bound to get some C&Ds and go to court, I guess. It is what it is. So, live and learn, right? Hey, I'm learning a lot about the judicial system. I'm learning a lot about attorneys, learning a lot about a lot. So it's not for nothing. I think that we'll see actions happen. How are things progressing? They're getting there. Everything got backed up, with my grandmother being sick and life just be lifing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Everything is slow moving, but moving. What's the latest? On life? Girl, there's a lot. It's like a whole chapter book. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Nana. Yeah, they probably got some sort of, they're writing a book like Gabby. Yeah, next Gabby. Latest legally. There's a case with Chauvin. I got a cease and desist letter from Midland's Vinyl. There's a court case in November coming up with Chauvin and Queen. I think that's about it. Susan's PayPal. I don't have her PayPal. Do y'all have her PayPal? I had her Venmo and her Cash App, but I do not have her PayPal. Oh yeah. And Nancy's case with Chauvin for her $10,000 that she loaned her. There you go. Susan Sober. Can someone pen that? If possible. Who's that? You have nothing to say. Right. You're welcome. Yes, if y'all paid from Venmo, if you paid from Cash App, I would say that you can request from the PayPal because you know the PayPal's working, and she's saying that that's where she wants it done. So you can reach out to her on TikTok. You can reach out to her if you have her personal number. That's something I'm not going to put out there. But if you do, you can reach out to her social medias. Request your the amount that you sent with Venmo or Cash App through the PayPal. My bad. Through PayPal, and it seems like if you... Oh, wait. I got mine back on Venmo. Looks like her Venmo is back, so maybe you can request it through either one. I don't know which one she's doing, but she's stating that you have to reach out to her personally if you want your money back. So if you want your money back that you sent, please reach out to her personally and let her know you want your money back that you spent for the billboard. That's what I'm saying. Reach out to her through TikTok. It's your money. She knows that she owes it to you. So, you're a bill collector. Reach out to her on TikTok. Or whatever, I guess if she's not doing it that way, maybe send me an email with your stuff and what's her email? SusanSoper@gmail? What was her email? I'll see what her email is and I'll put that in there too. Oh yeah, I can make a video and then y'all can put I'll make a video and then y'all can put your stuff on there and I'll screenshot all your... Oh, there you go. SusieQCustomDesigns@yahoo.com. SusieQCustomDesigns@yahoo.com. Will you pin that? that is the email. So if you, I know you can only send like up to 3 messages. If she doesn't respond on TikTok, so that is her email address. Also, request your money back. She is stating you have to actually yourself request to get your money back. So let's see if we can get that happening, and we can at least get everybody their money back from her. Then we can just push her in the past and never bring that woman up again. So she will just be up in the wind. But we want everybody to get their money first. So unfortunately, we have to continue saying her name until we can get the money back. Yeah, that's, if you don't have, I mean, you can do it through her TikTok, you can do it through your Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I'm just stating if you don't have her personal phone number, or if she's not responding through TikTok, then you can send her an email, and at least you're, you know, I'm not going to give her personal number out. I think that would be wrong, but at least we can do her email, which she's given out multiple times on here, and you can reach out and ask for your money. But she's telling me that she is, tell them to reach out to me if they want their money. Tell them they can reach to me. So yes, please don't harass her or anything like that. But she has given this email address hundreds of times on this live. This is not something that she is not given on this live multitudes of times. So yeah, at least then you'll have your paper trail stating that you did request your money back. I have stated I've stated over and over again, please, you know, if you want, and she's not giving you your money back, each one of you can go to your local police department and file for theft. So I know some people don't want to have to go through and deal with that, but that's how people get held accountable. No, I was sitting there, I messed with it. Oh yes, Nancy's DVPO has been extended until December the 8th. It is not disappeared. So, sorry. I know that some people were super excited and saying that it just went away, but it did not. Are you playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
With Liz?
Yeah.
Are we playing Delulu?
We aren't, but we can. All of us.
Okay.
I get swerved.
Well, supposedly they're supposed to be like banning immediately now when they're doing that. That's why they did the. Yeah, so if someone even says it, their account gets banned.
Okay.
So you should be good.
But you.
Okay. Oh yeah, I believe Nancy got the order for she got the order for the 10,000 also. So the judge is already, right? Yeah, so the judge has already ordered for Chauvin to pay back the money. So that's done, and the DVPO has been extended. So it takes time, but things do get done. You just have to, unfortunately, keep on it, and keep on it, and keep on it. And lives happen, and so sometimes it's hard, but you gotta stick it out. So, any other questions? Very content 2 hours in the past 5 years. I was told that they've tried to serve her multiple times and they have not been able to serve her. That was the last time that I had spoke to them, and that was a good 10 days ago. 10, 11 days ago. Yeah, if she does, yeah, I believe that when you get a judgment like that, they can. Okay. Louisiana is a garnishing state. She's a runner, she's a track star. I don't know. Her wages and Kat's wages too. Her marital income, our marital assets. So they get paid. So Kat get paid, and then Nancy get paid, and then Ashley get paid, and then Nancy get paid. So if you think about it, it seems like Nancy the boss. She like the CEO, right? They work for her right now. You work, paid. Work, paid. 25% of disposable income. Nancy, you a boss. You are a boss. You have been promoted. That's nice. That's a beautiful thing. She said, "Nah, I'm just me. I'm just me." And you shouldn't. You shouldn't take no shit. Well, tonight has been a lot of info. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I missed you guys. I needed a break though. I did. It's been nice but yet stressful at the same time. I feel like I still haven't even had a break. But I needed a social media break. So I'm glad to be back. We will continue to do all the things that we've been doing since the beginning. I'm not going to change. It's just not going to be me. I can't change. And I can't change. Even if I try. Even if I wanted to. You remember that? Can we do s'mores? Yeah, I got some marshmallow fluff and some Nutella and some graham crackers. Have y'all tried that? That's slamming. Did you see my profile picture? Hey, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it normally, I think most of my lives go on Adventures of Luzarella. So I don't know how long it takes for them to put it up, but most of them. Well, they'll probably have to do some cutting because I did play some music, so we'll see. Someone's mad? What are they mad for? There's no reason for that. I don't know. I thought we were all leaving in a great mood tonight, right? Have you tried elfin fudge strip cookies and marshmallows? No, but that shit sounds slamming. I think I should. Don't y'all? Ooh, my update on my... When did TikTok update? That was weird. That was weird. I love the shirt you said when you went to see Nancy. What I have? What shirt? The safety meeting shirt? The red one? No, what was the shirt? Oh, the pocket square one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the pocket one. I am like an old man. I like to have a pocket shirt, you know? So I thought that was pretty awesome. Yeah, we both had them on. Disposable income. Look up that she. Look. Dictionary. Hey, what up, Jenny? What up, Jenny? Look, it's so weird because we have Jen A, and then we have Jen A. Oh, you missed a lot. Yes, and I had the full one. I love it. I decided that I claim that to be me spitting facts. That's what that is. That's just we spit facts over here. You know? Can't help it. That's what we do. So, but anyways, I guess I am about to go and play a little bit of Fortnite with my wife because last night was the first night that I've been back since like Sunday. So I miss hanging out with her. I'm gonna go and play some Fortnite. But I appreciate you guys. I'm glad that y'all stuck around and hung out. And sorry I've been gone for so long, but I needed it. Yeah, we go hide out. We go heal some people. See? Healer in real life, healer in video games. That's just what we do. So, meeting adjourned. I hope we accomplished enough. If not, there'll be another meeting on Sunday. I'll see you there. That's my gavel.